bring you everything from breaking news.
President must know that this is a bad time for our nation. We must look for foreign support to save this nation.
World news, sport, music,
Bella just want me with you like guys,
and many more. To listen to our programs, follow us live on all our social media platforms on Facebook at Aloore Radio, Twitter and Instagram at Aloore Radio. You can also subscribe on our YouTube page on Aloore Radio. Make sure you click on the notification bell so you know when we are live. This is Aloore Radio, the voice of Oyo State.
I've explained the process in which the bill is passed. And I said, the bill will not become law until it has passed through various stages. Who can tell me the first stage? First reading. Yes. Second reading. Committee stage. No. Debate stage. Yes. Third reading. No. Upper house. After upper house, then what? No. Debate 2. No. The one that president will have to give with the name. Assent. After assent, then what? Last one. No, veto, yes. Yes. And I said, under veto, the president might reject the bill, yes or no. So what will happen for that bill to pass as well? Interpolation. Yes, it will turn of the words. Parliament must agree to it, right? Yes. And that's the legislative arm of government. Now, today we are going to the judiciary. 2 down, 1 to go. The executive and legislature, they are gone. Now, who are the judiciary? Samad, who are the judiciary? Okay, Samad said judiciary are the ones that interpret the law. Good or not good enough? Israel.
Judiciary are the arms of
Yes, it's specific. How will go with yes? No.
Sorry.
Interpret law. Okay, that's yes. It does.
Judiciary can be defined as an arm of government that interprets the law.
Okay, yes. Well, that is the generally acceptable definition. They are the arm of government that interprets law. Now, speaking of interpretation of law, what do we mean? You know, making law is like making law for people to obey and implement it to enforce it, to make sure they are obeying it. Now, how about judiciary interpreting it? What does it mean? I'm going to tell it for me. What do you mean by interpreting law? Yes, can you?
Allow
Well, yes, but what do you mean by interpreting the law? Yes, you are. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Okay, yes. Now, last time, if I'm not mistaken, I explained to you. No, it was during your civic class. I told you how and why judiciary are interpreting laws. I said, the moment there is any issue, maybe for example, an individual is charged for contradicting the law, and it's like, is this even an offense? You have to get a lawyer to now interpret for you that this, according to the constitution, you are not allowed to pee by the roadside. And I know some of you used to do it, you don't know, not like you are wrong, you lack etiquette, you lack orderliness. Now, that's what they meant by interpretation of the law. Judiciary are charged with interpreting law. Now, if that's the case, who are the members of the judiciary? Lawyers, judges. Now, those are the two. Now, speaking of members, we have lawyer and judge. Now, how about the institution? Just like we have lawmakers and House of Assembly, what do we have under the judiciary? Yes? No! 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 Just like no, I meant just like we have House of Assembly, House of Representatives. What do we have under the judiciary? Yes, example now, let's go. Supreme Court, Court of Appeal, Federal High Court, Magistrate Court, and Customary Court. So that is their own institution, and that's where you find them. Now, features of judiciary or characteristics of judiciary. What should they possess? Like, if for you like this and judiciary, like what should they possess? Let's go. No, not functions, features. No. Features. No, that's function. What should they possess? For example now, features of the assembly is very completion. Like features of the judiciary. No.
They tell us how to.
No.
They operate in a court.
No. Eh?
They operate in a court.
No. No. Let me give you number one. Impartiality. Impartiality is number one. That is, hold on. We said for democracy to operate very well, we should have what? No. Concerning judiciary, what should we have? Features of democracy, what should we have concerning judiciary? No. Independence of the what? Judiciary. Now, speaking of features now, we said impartiality, that is, if you are a judge or you are a lawyer, you should not be partial in your judgment. Maybe for example now, that Sim is my cousin, distant cousin, and probably he violated traffic regulation, traffic rules, and he was charged to court. And so I'll be like, since that Sim is my cousin, I hereby just pay 5 or 5K. Moreover, his offense is supposed to be more than that. That's partiality. So one of the features of judiciary is to be impartial in what they are doing. You must carry out the judgment the way it is written in the constitution, the way that you are supposed to live. Now, who will not try on that one?
They must be athletes.
Athletes how?
Honesty.
No.
Integrity.
Okay, yes. I'll take transparency. Yes, transparency.
They must be equality before the law.
Okay. Yes. No. No, stop saying that. I said no already.
They must be independent.
Yes. No. Not the people. Not for who? Eh? No, for who?
Judiciary. From the executive.
Executive from the what? Legislative. That is where we have separation of power. They must be independent from both of them. They must be allowed to make decisions on their own. Not that if a judiciary pass a judgment now, Tinubu will not be like, hello, that judgment, I don't like it. Reverse it. No, they must be independent. Independent, yes. They must be independent. Yes, another one. No, you are wrong. Rubbish. So besides rubbish. Now, I've explained this right. Now, how about political neutrality? Who will try and explain this one? This one is easy. Eh? Yes, everyone, who will try? No. Who will try? Exactly, yes. They must not support a political party. Like, for example, now, if you are a judge, how will you be supporting APC? Oh, like, okay, even though beyond that we are human beings, deep down here, you know that I want to control. But you cannot openly just be saying that I'm supporting APC, PDP. No, that's neutrality, neutral. For example, now, for a Banchan, they are fighting. Just separate them. Don't choose side. So, as a member of the judiciary, you must be neutral politically. Don't support any political leader or political party openly. That's neutrality. Now we have tenure of office. What's tenure of office? This what's not tenure?
Yes.
No, exactly. So what's tenure of office now? As part of their features.
That means they don't join the ordinary tenure for a particular period. Yes.
They don't.
They change them over time.
No. Unlike government that will change every couple of years.
They don't change.
They don't have any particular tenure of office.
Wow.
For example, how many of you know Gani Faweyi? No. One of the most prestigious this that you see this judiciary judge yet. When he gets to Lagos, came to you see his title here. So you don't have a particular tenure of office. Now, how about professionalism? Fundamental human rights. You see. Let me tell you something. One of the main functions of judiciary is to protect your human rights. Now, speaking of rule of law, everybody, what's rule of law?
Rule of law can be defined as the constitutional doctrine which emphasizes that the supremacy
of the law. Law courts. The supremacy of the law in your country. As you can understand, and even all courts must practice that rule of law. They must have their mind, they won't have a question. So yeah, they are out to protect your fundamental rights. No government official, executive cannot violate your human rights. You will enjoy that right very well. But I hope you know that for every action there is a reaction, and yet for all the rights you are enjoying, you are paying with what? Your duties. Who give example of duties of citizen? One. Duties of citizen. Anybody.
obey rule and regulation.
Obeying rules and regulations, yes, that's true. Try now, voting during the election, yes. Community service is obligation, not duty. Obligation is not compulsory, but duty is compulsory and you do it. Now, let's proceed now. Interpreting law. Yes, on that one.
The basis of constitution.
No.
But we say that what just said is not bad. What are we
It's part now.
that
Fundamental right. That's obligation. Voting is duty. It's your duty to vote. It's not voting is part of your duty. As it is, because you have to choose leader. But of course, they can't come to and choose leader. Yeah, go and vote. Yes.
Settling of disputes
Among who?
among the
Yes, and individuals. Mind you, the judiciary are not only settling disputes among individuals, also between legislative and what executive. Now, put simply, for example, now when they elected Buhari and Tinubu, they went to court to fight that Tinubu's result is wrong, that they want to appeal for it. So after all their struggling and stuff, they kind of ruled in the court of Tinubu that he won fair and square. So not only among individuals, but among government too. Now that's the other one. No. Yes. How about the punished offenders? Do you agree? The punished offenders, yes or no?
Yes.
Now, how do you punish offenders?
By charging them to court.
by sending them to prison.
Yes. I've not been to court before. You've not been to court before. Now, other one. How about they protect the Constitution? Yes, they protect the Constitution. That is, they make sure that they are not like changing the Constitution anyhow. For example, Exactly. They are the ones that were sure that that position is to be like strictly followed. Yes.
They protect citizens from impartiality.
Yes, they protect the rights of citizens. Yes, said already. Yes, another one. Another one. Eh? Stop saying that. How is supremacy of the law functions of judiciary? You are wrong. Okay, another one. That's it. Another one. Now, how about the power of review? Yes. Part of check and balance. The one for judiciary is that the judiciary can review the law based by the legislative of government. I hope you know. That's judicial review. It can review it. And indirectly it is related to what? Protection of the what? Constitution. So judiciary can review the law made by the judiciary. Any question? Yes.
Sir, let us imagine that the legislature or the legislator they make a law that now conflicts the fundamental human rights of citizens.
Yes.
And they maybe like a citizen now go to court, like drag the legislator to court that this
How will you
law.
drag the legislator to court?
I don't know, but like this law.
You can't drag them to court. The judiciary will review that law. You can't charge them. How? Where do you want to see them? You go to the house of assembly. How do you bring them? That's why they are the one that is protecting your human life. They are the one, not you. You can't do it for you. So any question?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So, for example, if all of us girls want to visit the house of assembly, we cannot allow us to.
Nope.
Neither.
Nope.
We cannot.
Except that probably for excursion or if they will allow you have connection. Yeah, go now. Exactly. I don't know.
So in the place, that was like 6.
Yes.
Wait.
In the house of assembly,
And
that's
that's stadiums.
This now, random, like prepare for their debate and all those discussion.
everybody got like
Like,
my
they'll like all of them now. My honorable sir. You get the argument you get. Sometimes some people even might not start shouting. That's why in Nigeria, how they were saying, we start that not for people to do. Yes. Oh, that one is National Assembly. You'll be there.
What will you do?
You sit down.
Can there be arguments between?
You'll be there now. That one is not every day. Unlike their own normal discussion. The one of the presidents is like probably it will be at intervals. He will be there. I think the ministers will be there too. That's why parliamentary and president that they are kind of apart from the fact that there's prime minister that will take care of all the ministers. For presidential is the president that will be here. I think the minister will be there. That's why our budget and stuff. You'll be there to defend everything. So he will be there. I think this information said I get to know 2020 when Buhari was Buhari or Tinubu, it was Tinubu. He was there and they would sit down, Yes. No, like Buhari 2020, why Tinubu when they yes. Why not? Why not? Is he a god? I think you don't know how powerful lawmakers are. Maybe that's the reason why you don't know how powerful they are. They can impeach the project now. If the two-thirds majority vote for it. So any question I ask you? Are we any question? Let me try. Now, features of judiciary. Judiciary. Independence, independence, yes. Professionalism. Impartiality. Professionalism. Tenure of office. Transparency. Independence, I know. There is one that is neutrality. Now, functions of judiciary. They protect fundamental human rights of citizens, yes. It's a bit slow.
They said to these people about people and
Yes. Yes. Yes.
They prevent impartiality.
they implement impartiality.
Prevent. It's still the same with human rights foundation. Yes.
That's the constitution.
Yes, correct constitution. Yes.
Judicial review.
Yeah, judicial review. Any question? Any question? They're saying no now. That test that you do on Friday. That's lovely for you.
Steps.
No. I said everything.
You said steps.
No, I said everything. Everything. From the 1 with 2 with 3. It's just the 1 with 2 with 3. I can't go to this one say. Just to refresh your brain. What's capitalism?
Capitalism can be defined as an economic system in which the means of production, distribution, and exchange of goods and services are owned and controlled by the private individuals.
Socialism.
Can be defined as economic system in which the means of production, distribution, and exchange of goods and services are owned by the government.
Communalism.
Communalism can be defined as a socio-political and economic system whereby the resources and
Landed property and
resources are owned by the community, are owned and controlled by the community.
Feudalism.
Feudalism can be defined as a socio-political and economic system whereby production and distribution landed properties and other natural resources are owned by the ones themselves.
What is the new system of government? Yes.
In which powers
Yes.
by one central
Government, yes. Federal system of government. What is Republican government? No! 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 Yes.
Republican system of government can be defined as a system of government in which the president is given a fixed term.
Fixed term of office for years.
That's what they wanted to say.
Elected for a fixed term. Yes, I know. Mayor, what's monarchy?
Monarchy can be defined as a system of government in which the state is headed by a king
King
or
or queen? Parliamentary system of government. Parliamentary. It's different. Thank you. That's the same thing every day. Okay, good. I want to attack now. Joy, what's the state?
States can be defined as a political organized body of people. Inhabiting the geographical entity with an organized entity.
Features of state. Permanent. Geographical entity.
It has its own police and other things. It provides social amenities to people. That is
Features.
a location.
He said it already. More like define territory.
That is sovereignty.
Sovereignty.
It was not the legitimate government.
Yes.
It has
Still government. Yes.
it does not have a geographical, it does not have a
Define territory.
Define
Yes.
No.
Yeah. There is one question I have to ask you. I cannot do it. Agents of socialization. Peer group. Mass media. Family. School. Religious institution. Pressure group. Political party. Maybe we shut up here. Now, let me ask you this one before I go. Who introduced fascism? Using confidence to say rubbish. Yes. Yes, Mussolini. That's fascism. Now, what country was Benito Mussolini?
Russia.
No.
Russia.
No.
Yes.
No.
Germany.
No. No. Italy now. Now, how about narcissism? On which country? It's Germany. It's Germany. I told you now, don't be the Second World War now. It was the one. Say Russia. Russia was that USSR that I told you about. It was Germany. They were the one that led the Second World War. They caused it. So, thank you for coming. Next class, write notes.
Class appreciates.
Thank you, sir.
Bring you everything from breaking news,
President must know that this is a bad time for our nation. We must look for foreign support to save this nation.
world news, sport, music,
Me we vibe, girl I just want me with you like ice.
and many more. To listen to our programs, follow us live on all our social media platforms on Facebook at Aloore Radio, Twitter and Instagram at Aloore Radio. You can also subscribe on our YouTube page on Aloore Radio. Make sure you click on the notification bell so you know when we are live. This is Aloore Radio, the voice of Oyo State.